region Murwa. Kunga, Northern region Kunga. Thank you very much. Well, I'll be brief. Mr. Secretary General, our spokesperson, members of Parliament, the media, all comrades from all regions. It is in our DNA as a factions, united because we have to work together. This party emphasizes on unity and providing platform for every individual in our society, providing platform to a Baju from the Eastern region. What's your name, sir? Pasese, Baju, a much northern region. So we keep on emphasizing that this is not a party from Buganda, it is a party for the country. We all own this party. I've been challenged by comrades from the MPs for having spoken Luganda here. They are challenging you. You didn't front MPs from other regions. Go and work harder so that you can come here and concentrate on your languages, and we shall have to learn them if you work harder. So this is a pattern for all of us. Secondly, we all agree that we are challenged by the political environment, ladies and gentlemen. And the party decided to create mobilization structures. The Kunga structures, it seems to be ad hoc, but it is very, very effective. We are very serious on these structures, ladies and gentlemen. So, comrades, for that reason, these structures must be supported by all leaders at all levels. Confidence again, the confidence which was the spirit of support and fostering for change in the country has also been rejuvenated. It has involved women and the youth in the struggle. So we emphasize, comrades, leaders who have, come here today, that you go and support these committees because you are all stakeholders and you're also ex-officials on these committees. So I am talking as a Kunga man. So we have created those political structures as the task force. They are less political, but more patriotic and more nationalistic. Because these people, most of them don't own positions in the local government or in parliament. So we are also setting grounds for inductions and political education to make people know more of their human rights. I encourage leaders and people on these structures to welcome people from the NRM. Me, I enjoy defectors from NRM from other parties. We can always invite people from other parties, but mainly people from NRM. Those people are yearning for change. They're there, but we have not encouraged them to join us. This is a new year. I welcome you to the new year. Happy New Year, comrades. For me, I want to consider this year a drone-free year. Drones, abductions, no more abductions. We are going to fight them physically. We are going to face them head-on. Once you identify that there's a drone, because this is why I even encourage the SCG to rebrand or to brand our vehicles with our colors, but they can strategically brand them as well. But we can always make sure that we identify these drones who have been, abducting our people. So we are going to make sure that we face them head on. Bannange banyabane base Uganda bannange eggwanga lino lyako obugwagwa lyako obutujju ebintu ebitwalirwanyisa emabega okuva eri myaka giri ne tukola ssemateeka ne tulowooza nti ensi yaffe ekoze ki eteredde. Kakati ono omusajja atuzzayo bintu biri ebyekitujju ebiri barbaric bye tutasobola kukkiriza kubeerawo. So ssemateeka yaffe etukkiriza bulungi nnyo okuvaayo okulwanyisa engeri gye bakwatamu abantu baffe. Drones zino zijja zikwata abantu ne zibatwala, abamu ne bafa, abamu ne babulira ddala, abamu ne babasiba. Naye tusobola bulungi nnyo okuteekawo pressure nga tuyise mu bukiiko bwaffe bwonna nga namwe abakulembeze mwogedde ne mugamba nti tuganye abantu bakuba enduulu bazitayize omuntu akwate lola agitayize mu kkubo drone ng'egezaako okuyitawo babeere stark ensi ejja kuŋŋaana n'amasasi basobola okugakuba ne gabagwako ne tubakwata tugenda bakwata ffe ng'abantu era ffe twakozesa foosi yaffe egenda okutandika okukwata abavubuka bwe bateeka mu drone tujja kukwatayo nga bataano bokka bafuna ekibonerezo Museveni ne mutabani we bajja kukyusa ekirowoozo tugenda nga tetugenda kuddamu kukkiriza drone kutwala abantu baffe ekyo temukiwagidde naye nze nkikkiririzaamu nti bwe tugamba nti no kisobola okukola ki bajja kaaba mumukwata ne mukuba mu MP asobola okukaba naye muntu nadde mundu nga eri wali ku bbali bano abasajja si b'amaanyi oba amaanyi bajja bateeke mundu wansi balabe so banyawe ne bassebo ekintu kya drone ekyo kiriko kubuuza obukiiko bwakunga mwena gye muli kino ekintu kya butujju nzikiriza nga n'abantu bangi nnyo mu gavumenti tebakikkiririzaamu lino eggwanga lirina poliisi eriwo mu kiseera kino yadde eri manipulated baba baagala omuntu bajje mumukwate mu mateeka bamulumbe ewuwe bakole investigations bagende bamusibe mu mateeka tugende mu kooti tumunoonye ne awe tutandikira ku ekyo kubanga zino ssente ezo bazibbira mu mpapula bazibbira mu mateeka simanya bajeti za mwezi muzita mutya mu parliament wakayima supplementary budget ebyo mu mateeka Ssenyonyi ajja birwanyisizaayo fe abakunga eno wansi naffe tukole ki omulimu gwaffe nze ebigambo byange bannange mweno struggle temuliimu muzannyo guno omwaka ite ebikuta bikole ki kunga Uganda kunga Kyagulanyi kunga mwasi mwebale nnyo mwebalita anange yabbe ebibala kyeyamanyanzi bikomyewo sajja no yali muyimbi myaka gye egyedda. All right, let's now invite the SG to talk to us. People power. Our power. Bafutso nje enaku zino batuwadde akayimba akapya. Adui nani? Adui nani? Up to this day, I join all leaders in commiserating with the family of our senior leader, Honorable Toliti. The other comrades who have lost people recently, we have our brother all the way from Karamoja, Achia Simon, who lost the mother a few days back. So we continue to pray that their souls rest in eternal peace. Just for emphasis, say that our president already announced that this year is going to be a year of struggle. I think is just a tip of an iceberg. All of you here, many of you are saving that saving ourselves. So it is unfortunate, but you can imagine that's just 1%. Our trillion, over or close to 10 trillion shillings in corruption every year. So that is Museveni's government, ladies and gentlemen, illegitimate government. You can imagine what 10 trillion shillings can do to improve healthcare, to improve education, to ensure that our children can be able to go to school. You saw the other day a report saying that up to now, we are paying about 10,000 Uganda shillings for every child under UPE. And then you wonder why most of the children drop out of school before they reach P4, before they reach P7. The state of healthcare, we all know what is going on with our hospitals all over the country. So
that is why we are saying that this year we should do a lot more. And of course, in the field of human rights, the Honorable Member has already talked about it, the abductions that are still going on in this country. Over the weekend, some people were taken. You saw our coordinators in Busoga, the family members, our people being hounded left, right, and center. Many of our people have had to run out of the country. So those are the challenges we are talking about. The national debt, the honorable member who sits on the National Economic Committee has left. But you all see where the national debt has reached in this country. We are talking about close to 80 trillion national debt. And if you compare that to our GDP, it's just laughable. Now, every year, and even when you look at this budget, you see the amount of money going into the repayment of the debts. Borrowing wouldn't be bad if the money borrowed was going into sectors of the economy, if that money was actually being used for what it is supposed to be used for. All of you saw the Auditor General's report about the scandals that riddled the COVID money. While people were collecting the little, even as NUP, we collected some things here at the head of the COVID crisis and took. Little did we know that we were just giving the little and support to the Museveni thieving machinery. Decisions of NSSF being taken, no, you saw the letter. That is what they are saying, that, in the meeting we sat in at Kapeka, that is where decisions of a magnitude that affect are taken and not in the formal structures which are put in place to do that. Therefore, the crisis in our country continues to be deep, and we cannot continue watching on as the national unity platform, and indeed as all forces of change. Now, what are we therefore here to do? We are here to re-energize ourselves, to continue working very hard to see that the situation in this country changes. I want to quickly say and to announce to the nation, many people have been asking us about our structures and all that. This year, you will see us more on the ground, trying to build our structures, to establish our systems in the different parts of the country. That is why we are here with leaders from different parts of the country, from Western Uganda, from Teso sub-region, from North, and other places. And that is also why you've seen us take some administrative decisions to ensure that all of us focus on the cause that we're supposed to focus on. I know the media here has been questioning and asking many questions, but I want to request the media to major on the major, to focus on the most important things in this country. I was shocked yesterday when I saw a headline on one of the stations about divisions in NUP. When you see here, do you see any divisions in NUP? All we are doing is to put our house in order. Whenever any issues emerge, we handle them. So when the party like ours says, there are many fights in a particular sub-region, let some leaders step aside for a few days or for a few months or for a short time, and we investigate, try to understand what is causing these things so that we focus on the major issue. Please understand that that is necessary for the growth of an institution like the National Unity Platform. The naysayers are there, they will say whatever they want to say, but for us, we are here to move forward. So those are, I think, the issues I wanted to address today before I invite our Deputy President. But most importantly, to also bring you greetings from our President, who is handling other business. Our President says hello to all of you, and he's with you in spirit, even when he's not here with us today. Hello. Ye yokubanti egwanga lyaffe likyali mu crisis, likyali mu katyabaga, likyali mu buzibu bwa maanyi nnyo. Ebigenda mu maaso mu NSSF mwena abakozi abakola mu private entities okusingira ddala omutereka ensimbi zammwe mubiwulidde. Bw'obisoma oyinza okulowooza nti osoma akatabo aka fiction naye ate nga bituufu. Mulabye ebbaluwa ya omu ku baminisita ba Mwai Museveni nga ye kenyini ayogera ku mivuyo egirimu NSSF. Ensonga eziri eyo obubbi botasobola nakola ki nakubala. Naye ate abaserala ne balya ssente zonna ne babba ssente ne zigwako kati ne bano bagala omukono gwabwe baguyingize mu nsawo ya NSSF. Kati ye fight eyo gye balimu. Ani kwegamba olina ababbi bano abadde babba maybe ku level ya wansi naye kati olina kirabikammwe mubye nnyo kati muveewo naffe tukole ki tuyingirewo. Kakati obwebuzibu owulira byonna byonna bwe bitandika bagamba kati twagala kukwata ku ssente za NSSF simanyi tuseeke mu agriculture n'ebirala so nga ffenna tumanyi gye bigenda kuggwera. Ebbanja lye tulina ng'eggwanga lyeyongera waggulu era kati bwe twogerera obutabalika ze trillions tuli eyo mu 8. Juzi bakola alipoota ne bagamba nti buli Munnayuganda n'oyo yakazaalibwa olunaku lwa leero alina ebbanja ly'akakadde kamu kitundu 1.5 million shillings. Tenga buli mwaka zeeyongera waggulu. Kati imagine nga buli omu ali wano naawe abazaalibwa leero okuba nti buli omu bakubanja miliyoni mu kitundu. Ekyo tekyali wadde kizibu naye bw'obuuza ssente zino ze mwewola mu linnya lyaffe muzikozesa ki? Honorable Ssenyonyi akyogeddeko, mulabye proposal gye baleese mu KCCA mbwagala Honorable Speaker ali wano asobola n'obinyonyola bulungi nnyo. Kati kilomita y'enguudo mu Kampala bagala gikolera ssente meka? You can imagine ssente bwe zityo so nga tumanyi bulungi nnyo nti bwe tuba nga tetuli mu corrupt environment tusobola n'okusavinga 80 or 70% of that money ne zigenda ku bintu eby'omugaso mu ggwanga lyaffe. Embeera y'amalwaliro mugimanyi bulungi nnyo n'ey'ebyenjigiriza. Ebyenjigiriza byo biri even worse. Owulira nti buli mwana ali mu UP school bamusasulira ssente eziri wansi wa mutwalo gwa Uganda buli mwaka okumala omwaka mulamba. Simanyi sama Uganda oba omwana wo ali mu UP school naye omwana wo abali mu UP school bamusasulira just mutwalo gumu omwaka okuva January paka December. Kakati lwaki twewunya okuba nti abaana abasinga tebatukana mu P4 era nabo beeyongeddeyo bava mu ssomero nga tebanatuuka mu P7. Mbadde ndaba regime ya Mwai Museveni byabadde ng'esuubiza byonna basuubizako one time nti bano abawala bonna bagenda bafunira pad sanitary towels. Kakati bw'olaba ssente ze babba n'ebirala singa bagezaako ne bakwata ne 1% okuziteeka mu projects ezo ezaali badde ziyamba abaana b'obuwala okusigala mu masomero oba oliawo tebali droppings out mu masomero naye bali mu kuzidibuuda bali ku muddido. Ku nsonga ya debt njogeddeko ya NSSF njogeddeko n'ensonga ya budget wa revolution guno mwaka gwa struggle. Chairman abagambe guno mwaka gwa kunga tuja gweni egenda gezaako nga bulijjo okwata abantu baffe n'okukola byonna okufiltrating n'ebirala naye naffe tuli ready. Abasajja balaba ba bright abavudde mu Western Uganda atusubire bagenda kuleeta obukodyo obw'enjawulo baguda okulaba ng'ensonga ezo tulwanagana nazo n'abundi bujjo mwena muli bangi ne sekondo omulaba okuviira ddala omoro. I was recognizing you, sir. I was not insulting you because I spoke in Luganda. So tujagenda mu maaso okuzimba structures guno mwaka n'okutereeza buli kintu ekisembayo ddala kankomentinge ku nsonga ya ekintu abamawulire kibadde batubuuza nnyo. Tetulina butakwatagana mu NUP nga bamugezaako kiprojectinga abantu bagezaako nnyo kuteekawo embeera ate kiva mu lugimu nnyo. Ffe nga NUP tukkiriza nti ensonga yonna eneebeerawo tugihandolinge ereme tujja ku mulamwa we tuliko. N'olwekyo abakulembeze baffe bwe bafuna obutakwatagana mu region yonna ekibiina ne kitula ne kisalawo nti kati bano abakulembeze oba oliawo basooke badde mabbali tusobole okugonjoola ensonga eziriwo ekyo kiba tekitegeeza butakwatagana. Era akakiiko pulezidenti waffe ke yateekako okunoonyereza ku mivuyo egibadde eyo kagenda maaso n'emirimu gyako, era tumanyi bulungi nnyo kajja tuwa ekisingako tulabe nga ekibiina kyaffe naye kusingira ddala revolution egenda mu maaso. People power, our power. Njagala okwebaza mwenna abazze wano leero, abakulembeze baffe kuva mu bitundu by'enjawulo eby'eggwanga, mwebale nnyo emirimu, ababaka ba parliament, basipiika, bameya n'abalala abagezaako okutudistractinga tetubawa amatu. I don't believe that we should give ears to our detractors. Let us continue moving. Museveni ne system ye bakozeseza nnyo division ne propaganda. Mwena abamanyi regime nokwekoze ekozesa divisions nnyo. Ebiina by'obufuzi sponsoring divisions. Amadini eleta divisions. Eleta division buli civil society organizations divisions. Owulira academia n'ebirala. Tetukkiriza abananga ba NUP okuwuliriza abo abantu. Tusigale ku mulamwa. Abo aboogera ebyo olunaku lwa leero bajja kuzuukuka batusange nga bwe batuleka tetukyaliwo ate tuli mu ntebe nga Uganda tugitwala mu maaso. People power. Maybe I invite Deputy President Jole Mugisha to come and speak to us. Kumuwa obugalo nga bwajja okwogerako gye tuli.
People power. The Secretary General, spokesperson Sebo, I can see you talking. Members of Parliament here present, our leaders from the regions, Northern region, Western region, Teso, and many other regions of Uganda. The leaders at various levels, I can see, today I'm very happy I have seen the Speaker of Kawempe.
People power!
Our power!
Our power!
People power! The chairperson of, what is your constituency, Honorable Flavia? The chairperson, where is she? Oh, she has left. Cassandra. And many other leaders here present, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. People power. People power. This is a new year that requires us to be strong and even stronger and strongest, as we used to learn in primary schools. Well, everything has been said. Everything has been said. They have mentioned the poor state in which our country is, Uganda. If you look at the hospitals, I'll begin from there. I come from Western Uganda, and I know many Ugandans across the nation who come from outside Western region think that things are better in Western Uganda. But those of you who read or follow social media and read news and so on, you saw the very person who is supposed to be a spokesperson of NRM government being airlifted from a hospital in Kanungu. I don't know whether we can call that a hospital. But ladies and gentlemen, the hospitals in Western Uganda are the same as those I saw in Omoro. I went to Omoro during the by-election. I saw grass, very, very tall grass, growing where there used to be a railway line. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, most of you are young, but there used to be a railway line that used to run from Pakwach through Omoro, near the Red Speaker's, homestead. And I don't think he ever mentioned it. I saw very tall grass. I even took pictures and shared them with some people and wondered how a leader could not mention such a thing. So you saw this minister, because he could not survive in Kambuga hospital, and yet he expects the people who elected him, that is if they did, to go to that hospital, ladies and gentlemen. So the things have been talked about, the poor state of the schools. Everything in Uganda is poor, beginning from roads. Over Christmas, I visited a certain constituency. It is called Rushenyi. Those of you know who know Western Uganda. And that constituency used to have a very, very powerful member of parliament, NRM, a minister, Rukutan, right? Now they have an NRM member of parliament. I found her with a hand hoe on 30th December with a group of young boys, and 2 old men trying to fill up potholes along the road from, on that stretch of road. I said, Honorable, you people are the ones in power. How can you, in this century, come up with a hand hoe, fill up potholes on this road? So everything in Uganda is bad. I went to Kasese when we were campaigning for Honorable Mbaju. Oh my God. You people need to go to these countrysides and find out. Because you members of the press, you report mostly what is happening in Kampala, but you don't know what happens out there. I saw people in Kasese, oh my God, Mbaju, it's bad you didn't go through. I don't know whether that guy, that gentleman who went through what he's doing for the people of Kasese. Now, human rights, they have talked about it. Do you know that drones have entered Mbarara also, where you think that it is very safe? Drones have gone to Mbarara, and that is where everyone believes is safe. And now that they have entered there, where you think it is safe, what about other areas? I also want to call upon to add my voice to what Chairman Nyans has said. If you ever see any drone trying to take up your people, please get up. We can fight. They should not take us, because after all, even when you fight, they will take you, right? If you keep quiet, they will take you. You talk, they will take you. So I want to call upon Ugandans today in this year, this new year, they should not take us with our arms down. Let us get up. If we see drones taking our people, we get up and fight them. Let's fight back. And surely they will know that we also have some strength of some sort. Of course, we can't talk about the schools. Education system, me when I was growing up, students from schools used to get